Hello everyone and welcome along. It's Monday the 13th of October and it's a brand new week of JDQ quizzing for you. No, that's wrong. JDQ, Jay's Daily Quiz. So that would be Jay's Daily Quizzing. Jay's Daily Quizzing. Yeah, never mind. It's another week of JDQ, so thank you very much for joining as always. You'd think I'd sort of plan these intros, really, wouldn't you? No, it's just whatever my brain decides I want to say. But as always, then, another 5 questions for you to get you started with another new week for you. So the weekly leaderboards are all reset and ready to go, and we're almost halfway through the month already. Where has October gone? It's just vanished in a blink of an eye. But grab your pens and paper, get yourselves nice and comfortable and settled in for a quick fire 5 questions to start your week. Here we go, Monday the 13th of October. And here is question number 1. Which singer had hits with Do You Think I'm Sexy, Sailing, and I Don't Want to Talk About It? I don't know whether I don't want to talk about sailing or Do You Think I'm Sexy, but neither of those we are going to concentrate on right now. Which singer had hits with Do You Think I'm Sexy, Sailing, or I Don't Want to Talk About It? Question number 2. What type of food is the Japanese delicacy of fugu? What type of food is the Japanese delicacy of fugu? Sorry, for those of you who are watching on YouTube, you'll know what I was giggling about. For those of you who've only got audio, I had something in my eye and I went to move it and I lifted my glasses while I was still halfway through talking it through, reading the question out. Question number 3. Who was the founder of the Mongol Empire in 1206? So who was the founder of the Mongol Empire in 1206? Question number 4. What is the name of the type of bird that after a period of life burns itself on a funeral pyre before being reborn from the ashes? So what is the name of the type of bird what is the name of the type of bird that after a period of life burns itself on a funeral pyre before being reborn from the ashes? I'm not doing myself any favors at the minute. I was briefly interested in a newsreader, journalist role for a radio station, and then realized probably not the brightest of ideas, especially when you do those live. Final question for today, number 5. Ag is the symbol for which chemical element? So Ag is the symbol for which chemical element? There you go. That's your 5 questions then to start your new week. How do you think you did? Well, we will find out together in just a short moment's time. When I was at the, I'm sure it was, yeah, it was. When I was at the in-person quiz in Burnley a couple of weeks ago, someone mentioned about Dave and how he was not there, but he is always here with us with the podcast, without any shadow of a doubt. He is here to count us down from 5 to 0. Dave, it's a new week. Let's have your numbers.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Great, thank you very much, Dave. Right, let's see how you did then with your 5 to start this new week. Monday the 13th of October. Question number 1. Which singer had hits with Do You Think I'm Sexy, Sailing, and I Don't Want to Talk About It? It was Rod Stewart. Question number 2. What type of food is the Japanese delicacy fugu? Fans of The Simpsons will recognize this one because it was a very big storyline. It is fish. It's the puffer fish. Fugu. Question number 3. Who was the founder of the Mongol Empire in 1206? 1206. It was Genghis Khan. Question number 4. What is the name of the type of bird that after a period of life burns itself on a funeral pyre before being reborn from the ashes? It's phoenix, like a phoenix from the flames. And finally, question number 5. Ag is the symbol for which chemical element? It is silver. And you know what? I know it is, My brain doubts everything in a minute, and I know Ag is the chemical element for silver. There it is, yeah, chemical element for silver. I was just suddenly doubting myself. Tot, your scores up. How have you got on? Your tiebreaker question then for today is this. Slightly tenuous. As you always notice, I always try to have a tiebreaker question around something in the quiz. Yeah, slightly tenuous today, but how many episodes of Peter Kay's Phoenix Nights are there? I kind of looked at all the questions today and went, where do I go with this one? But yeah, how many episodes of Peter Kay's Phoenix Nights are there? So some of you might get this absolutely spot on. That's absolutely fine. It's what happened. Sometimes the tiebreaker, you will just know the answer. But yeah, so how many episodes Peter Kay's Phoenix Nights are there? Nearest to it gets the point for competitive players. For those of you who are adding your score to the global leaderboard of Quiz Hub, it's the difference between your answer and the correct one. If you are playing competitively and end up on the same score, just rock, paper, scissors. If you end up with the same tiebreaker answer, just play rock, paper, scissors. Okay, how many episodes of Peter Kay's Phoenix Nights are there? There are 12. Yep, only 12 episodes of Peter Kay's Phoenix Nights. 2 series of 6 episodes. I think it seemed to be a thing with sort of Peter Kay. Didn't his car share only have 12 episodes as well? And a couple of other things. I might be making that up. Don't quote me on that. That is your quiz then to get your new week up and running. How did you do? Let me know, as you always do. In the comments and stuff, let me know how you got on. I am back tomorrow with another 5 questions. There is an artist question, capital cities, and colours as well to get you going. But that is tomorrow. This is today. As always, from me and from Dave, we'll see you soon. As always, then, take care and stay safe.